madam. There's no doubt His Majesty will soon recover his accustomed health.
In that you've Brookerton, it makes him worse. Therefore, for God's sake, entertain good comfort and cheer his grace with quick and merry words.
If he were dead, what would betide of me?
No other harm but loss of such a lord.
The loss of such a lord includes all harm.
The heavens have blessed you with a goodly son to be your comforter when he's gone.
Oh, but he is young, and his minority is put unto the trust of Richard Gloucester, a man that loves not me nor none of you.
Is it concluded that he shall be protector?
It is determined, not concluded yet, but so it must be if the king miscarry.
Here come the lords of Buckingham and Derby.
Good time of day unto your royal grace.
God make your majesty joyful, as you have been.
The Countess Richmond, good my lord of Derby, to your good prayers would scarcely say amen yet. Derby, notwithstanding she is your wife and loves not me, be you, good lord, assured I hate not you for her proud arrogance.
I do beseech you, either not believe the envious slanders of her false accusers, or, if she be accused in true report, bear with her weakness, which I think proceeds from wayward sickness and no grounded malice.
Saw you the king today, my lord of Derby?
But now the Duke of Buckingham and I are come from visiting his majesty.
What likelihood of his amendment, lords?
Madam, good hope. His grace speaks cheerfully.
Oh, God grant him health. Did you confer with him?
Madam, we did. He desires to make atonement betwixt you, the Duke of Gloucester, and your brothers, and betwixt them and my Lord Chamberlain, and sends to warn them to his royal presence.
Would all were well, but that will never be. I fear our happiness is at the highest.
They do me wrong, and I will not endure it. Who are they that complain unto the king that I, forsooth, am stern and love them not? By holy Paul, they love his grace but lightly, that fill his ears with such licentious rumours.
To whom, in all presence, speaks your grace?
To thee, that hast nor honesty nor grace. When did I injure thee? But you must trouble him with lewd complaints.
Brother of Gloucester, you mistake the matter. The king, of his own royal disposition, and not provoked by any suitor else, makes him to send that thereby he may gather the ground of your ill will, and so remove it.
I cannot tell. The world is grown so bad that wrens make prey where eagles dare not perch.
You know your meaning, Brother Gloucester? You envy my advancement and my friends. God grant we may never have need of you.
Meantime, God grants that we have need of you. Our brother is imprisoned by your means, myself disgraced, the nobility held in contempt. Whilst many fair promotions are daily given to noble those that scarce some 2 days since were worth a noble.
I never did incense his majesty against the Duke of Clarence, but have been an earnest advocate to plead for him. My lord of Gloucester, for too long I have borne your blunt upbraidings and your bitter scoffs. By heaven, I will acquaint his majesty with those gross taunts I've often endured. Small joy I have in being England's queen.
And lessened be that small, God, I beseech thee. Thy honour, state, and seat is due to me.
As little joy, my lord, as you suppose you should enjoy were you this country's king.
A little joy enjoys the queen thereof, for I am she, and altogether joyless. I can no longer hold me patient. Hear me, you wrangling pirates, that fall out in sharing that which you have pilled from me. Which of you trembles not that looks on me? If not that, I, being queen, you bow like subjects. Yet that by you deposed, you quake like rebels.
Foul wrinkled witch! What takest thou in my sight? While I not banished on pain of death?
I was, but I do find more pain in banishment than death can yield me here by my abode. A husband and a son thou owest to me, and thou a kingdom, all of you allegiance.
The curse my father laid on thee, when thou didst crown his warlike brows with paper, and with thy scorns drewst rivers from his eyes, and to dry them, gavest the Duke a clout steeped in the faultless blood of pretty Rutland. his curses, then of bitterness of soul denounced against thee, are all fallen upon thee. And God, not we, have plagued thy bloody deed.
So just is God to right the innocent.
Oh, 'twas the foulest deed to slay that babe, and the most merciless thing that e'er was heard of.
What? Were you snarling all before I came, ready to catch each other by the throat and turn you all your hatred now on me? Did York's dread curse prevail so much with heaven that Henry's death, my lovely Edward's death, their kingdom's loss, my woeful banishment, could all but answer for that peevish brat? Can curses pierce the clouds and enter heaven? Why then, give way, dull clouds, to my quick curses. If not by war, by Stafford die your king, as ours by murder can make him a king. Edward, thy son, which now is Prince of Wales, for Edward my son, which was Prince of Wales, die in his youth by like untimely violence. Thyself a queen, for me that was a queen, outlive thy glory like my wretched self. Long die thy happy days before thy death, and after many lengthened hours of grief, die neither mother, wife, nor England's queen. Rivers, Dorset, you were standers by, and so was thou, Lord Hastings, when my son was stabbed with bloody daggers. God, I pray none of you may live your natural age, and by some unlooked accident, cut off.
Have done thy charm, thou hateful withered hag!
And leave out thee. Stay, dog, for thou shalt hear me. The worm of conscience still benaw thy soul. Thy friends suspect for traitors whilst thou livest, and take deep traitors as thy dearest friends. No sleep close up that deadly eye of thine, unless it be while some tormenting dream affrights thee with a hell of ugly devils. Thou elvish marked, abortive, rooting hog!
Margaret!
Richard! Oh, let me make the period to my curse.
'Tis done by me, and ends in Margaret.
Thus you breathed your curse against yourself.
Poor painted queen, vain flourish of my fortune. Why strewest thou sugar on that bottle spider, whose deadly web ensnareth thee about? Fool, fool, thou whetst a knife to kill thyself. The time will come when thou shalt wish for me to help thee curse that poisonous, bunch-backed toad.
False-boding woman, end thy frantic curse, lest to thy harm thou move our patience.
Foul shame on you!
Ah!
You have all moved mine.
Were you well served, you would be taught your duty.
Dispute not with her, she is lunatic.
Have done. For shame, if not for charity.
Oh, princely Buckingham, I shall kiss thy hand. Thy garments are not spotted with our blood, nor thou within the compass of my curse. O Buckingham, take heed of yonder dog.
What doth you say, my lord of Buckingham?
Nothing that I respect, my noble lord.
What? Dost thou scorn me for my gentle counsel and soothe the devil that I warn thee from? Oh, but remember this another day, when he shall split thy very heart with sorrow, and say, poor Margaret was a prophetess. Live each of you the subject to his hate, and he to yours, and all of you to God's.
Ha! My hair does stand on end to hear her curses.
And so doth mine. I muse why she's at liberty.
I cannot blame her. By God's holy mother, she hath had too much wrong, and I do repent my part thereof that I have done to her.
Oh, I never did her any to my knowledge.
But you have all the vantage of her wrong.
Madam, his majesty doth call for you, and for your grace and you, my noble lord.
Catesby, we come. Lords, will you go with us?
Madam, we will attend your grace.
I do the wrong, and first begin to brawl. The secret mischiefs that I set abroad, I lay unto the grievous charge of others. Clarence, whom I indeed have laid in darkness, I do beweep to many simple gulls, namely to Hastings, Derby, Buckingham, and say, it is the Queen and her allies that stir the King against the Duke my brother. And thus I clothe my naked villainy with old odd ends stolen out of Holy Writ, and seem a saint when most I play the devil. But soft, here come my executioners. And am I hardly stuffed, resolved mates? Are you now going to dispatch this deed?
We are, my lord, and have come for the warrant that we may be admitted where he is.
Well thought upon. I have it here about me. When done, repair to Crosby Place, but be sudden in the execution with all obdurate. Do not hear him plead, for Clarence is well spoken and may move your hearts to pity if you mark him.
Fear not, my lord, we will not stand to prate. Talkers are no good doers, be assured. We come to use our hands and not our tongues.
Your eyes drop millstones when fools' eyes drop tears. I like you, lads. About your business straight. Go, dispatch.
We will, my noble lord.